Yo, what up, guys? It's been a while since we've talked like this, and there's a reason for that. The NBA is horrendous right now. I have really been debating making this video, but it's at the point I just got to, guys. There's so much negativity that is in NBA fandom. It's really sad, and I shouldn't say but, I'm trying to not pile on to that. At this point, though, since the All-Star break, the NBA has been the worst it's ever been in my entire life, which is a damn shame. Because prior to the All-Star break, the NBA was the best it's ever been. We had the best regular season since I've been alive in my 30 fucking years of life. The refs were excellent. Teams were putting in effort. Mostly fundamentals were sound. People were being, for the most part, intelligent. And since the All-Star break, the inverse has happened. The NBA has never been worse. Starting with number one, the refs. Horrendous. Absolutely unwatchable because of the refs. On the exact same court, with the exact same players, you will see calls being made at one end that are not at the other. And it's a night and day difference. Going even further, it's always been like this, but it's far worse than it's ever been. Depending on who the player is, depends on the calls they're going to get. And depending on who the ref is and how they think about that player, depends on the calls they're going to get. Every single night, guys, every single fucking night, there's cases of obvious preferential treatment from the refs. And you guys can go look through my videos, go look through my comments. I have always defended the NBA and saying it's not rigged. I cannot do that anymore because of how horrible and preferential the refs have been towards certain players. And sometimes their preferences will just be like a big fuck you to a player. And on the other end, oh my God, that's a shooting foul. Immediately send him to the line. Like, these aren't some grown-ass men that are some of the best athletes in the world. Don't get me... It's horrible, guys. The referees have, once again, exactly like last season, made themselves be the center of attention. The reason games are won or lost are not because of the players right now. It's because of the fucking refs. And I despise that. I will not fucking stand for this shit. If you guys want me to release, I probably have over 20 minutes of footage showing how horrible the refs are just in the last week or so. It's to the point I feel like I'm doing a job watching the NBA now. I'm not enjoying it. I'm not having fun. And before I my God, I can't even think. Expand on that. Let me go through the other reasons. Number two, why the NBA is absolutely fucking horrendous and unwatchable right now. Player shot selection. You have players taking some of the most ignorant shots you will see that are not even close to the best available shot, and they're not even trying to get the best available shot. And the latter part is really what bothers me and what bothers you guys. It's not that players are taking three. It's that they can take better shots. And we see better shots available. And yet, no, those are not being taken. They're just taking some loser ball, low effort threes just because. They think they're Steph Curry. And they're not. Especially with 3-pointers are now harder to make than ever. Because when you're going up for a shot and you release. Oh, goddamn. Okay, ouch. But exactly that. This hand contact is now allowed. And yeah, but people shouldn't be able to hurt each other. Obviously, that hasn't happened yet. But because after you release or during your release, now that people can smack your fucking hand, That makes three-pointers so hard. You're not just getting good free looks because you're shooting a three anymore. No, they are contested shots. They are not good to take anymore unless you're wide open or you're an excellent three-point shooter. I'm going to make a video about what a good three-pointer is for the average NBA player, and with the hopes that these idiots will get it through their head they're not fucking Steph Curry and there are much better shots available than what they're setting for these low effort loser ball fucking threes. Number 3. Lack of effort, guys. I was watching some of my shorts back, especially since the All-Star break. And guys, I don't post a lot of stuff that I record. I am impressed by people simply boxing out now. That is not a joke. That is not exaggeration. And I put up a short 2 days ago about Pascal Siakam boxing out and trapping Giannis under the rim, rebounding. I think that's an excellent play still. Like, bro, against Giannis, yes, that deserves to be highlighted. Devin Booker going hard, banging on centers. Yes, that deserves to be highlighted. Moussa Diabate puts in a ton of effort, but he is the only center I can say that boxes out every single chance he gets. And his effort goes far beyond that. He's always working. Not taking anything away from him, but seeing a player just put in that level of effort is now something that I hold in the highest level of respect, you guys. Because you know why? Players do not give a shit anymore. They are not putting in any effort whatsoever. We're seeing people get 8-second violations just because they're too lazy to fucking jog up the court. I've never seen that in my life in the NBA. Not as consistently as it's been. And every single game, you can just find so many people just not giving a single shit. And don't get me started on defense. It's horrible. The NBA is horrible right now, you guys. And that leads me to my fourth and final thing, which coincides with defense. General fucking intelligence. We are seeing some of the most ignorant bullshit I've ever seen in my fucking life throughout any basketball. Middle school, high school, college, even elementary school, goddammit. That is how bad it is right now. People just constantly giving up open lanes to the rim when that is not the defense they're in. They're not in a zone. They don't understand how to stay in between somebody and the rim. They're like guarding the fucking sideline instead of the rim. It is the most basic shit. Maybe elementary schoolers don't know that. I knew that in elementary school. All of my teammates knew how to fucking stand between their guy and the fucking rim in elementary school. And yes, you can force. There were some people in the NBA in the past that couldn't use their offhand. That is not the case anymore. We have the greatest level of talent ever in the history of NBA right now. And we are seeing some of the most ignorant bullshit ever. And you know, guys, what I think it is? These guys are so talented. They've just been able to coast their entire life through basketball. They've never really had to put in effort. They've never had to try. They've never faced people of equal talent. Now, in the NBA, where everybody is a fucking baller, in 2025, talent is equalized. So you know what? They have to put in effort, and they don't know how. They don't know how to play the game the right way. And it is so infuriating. I want to grab my brain and just squeeze the fuck out of it. And I'm sure you guys can tell I am not enjoying the NBA right now. And it is a damn shame. And it's why, guys, I've been trying so hard to think of some videos I'll fucking enjoy making. There's nothing I want to talk about right now. Yes, I could make a tier list. But the level of play from a single player, from game to game, from week to week, is so fucking night and day, horrible to amazing. I don't know how to rank some of these people. I would have a huge tier of sometimes elite, sometimes absolutely godforsaken, losing the game for your team solely off pure ignorance, pure lack of effort. That's a tier that so many people would be in. yeah, this is how I honestly feel about the NBA, guys. It's horrible. It's the worst it's ever been. I am beyond disappointed. I'm not looking forward to basketball anymore. And it's a damn shame, guys, because like I said, we have the highest level of talent in the NBA. If you look at the standings, they're so close. I don't understand how teams don't put in effort. Like, bro, LeBron James at 40 years old is putting in more effort than 98% of the NBA, something like that. There are only a handful of players that are putting in more effort than him on a night-to-night basis. Is that not fucking crazy? And that is something we all have control over. Some days, some nights, we're not gonna have good shooting nights. We're not gonna see the floor well. We might not have good assists. Every day, we control our effort, our actions, how we move, how we think. That is always within our control. And all of these things is what NBA players are refusing to do these days. I just don't understand it, you guys. These are billion-dollar payrolls. And we can't get the most basic effort anymore. We can't get the most basic level of intelligence anymore. If you guys watch, I put up 2 videos about the Celtics yesterday. 63% from two, 31% from 3. And they took 2 times more 3-pointers than 2. They took 31 twos and 63 threes. Even though they literally shot double the percentage from 2, you guys. Jason Tatum was nearly perfect from 2, and he went 4 of 12 from 3. And Jason Tatum, every time, can get into the paint, can get to his spots from 2, but he thinks he's Steph Curry. And if you extrapolate that and take it and apply it to every single NBA player, you'll see they're on bullshit. They all think they're Steph Curry, and they are just not good shots. At this point, it is ruining the game, and it's not the three-pointer's fault. The three-pointer is an absolute necessity for the NBA because it allows teams to come back, point-blank period. If we didn't have the three-pointer, if a team gets to a 10-point lead in the fourth quarter, it's pretty much over, guys. Because, all you have to do is not foul, play solid defense, and you're pretty much going to win, okay? The three-pointer changes that. It is so important. And there are players that should shoot 12 threes a game. I'm going to make a list for you guys. It is very small. I think it's less than 20 players. And yet, we are seeing, on a night-to-night basis, probably 40 people taking way more threes than they should be. And it's losing their team's games. And it just is so unenjoyable to watch. Because it's not the best available shot. It's not smart. It's not intelligent. It's not good. And so you will hear me continuously say best available shot. When you take the best available shot, it puts pressure. It changes the entire complexity of the game. You are going to score more. You're going to put pressure on the opponent's team, even if you're down. They're going to feel that, and they are going to play better in turn. What we saw at the end of the Celtics Thunder game, bro, the Thunder were just running out the clock. They could have scored way more on these stupid ass Celtics, but the game was over, and the Celtics just continued to take bad threes. The game halfway through the fourth quarter, the game was over. And the closing time, the clutch time, that's what primarily most of my videos are on, because it's the best time in basketball. That is when effort and intensity and mental choices matter the most. And it's the most pure essence of competition in the entirety of basketball. And we are being robbed of that right now because of ignorance and the lack of effort and the referees. All 3 are controllable. And yet the NBA has allowed this to happen for nearly a month now. We have had the worst basketball I've seen in my life, you guys. This is the 3rd time I've recorded this video. I'm pretty happy with how it just came out. You probably think I was heated here. You guys should have heard me the first 2 or 3 times. I'm fed up with this shit. And the NBA is something I absolutely love. It is one of the things I'm the most passionate about in my life. It is how I make a good amount of money. I'm a big gambler. I don't talk about gambling at all because none of you should fucking gamble. I gamble a fuck ton on the NBA. And even with gambling, it's not, guys, it's not fun. I it's just not fun right now. Nothing is fun in the NBA. They have robbed us of the best regular season by the 4 things I listed. All are controllable. The potential for the NBA to be great is there. Make the NBA great again. MNGA. Alright? It's really fucking simple. People need to use their brains, players and coaches, and they need to hold each other accountable. And refs need to stop fucking controlling and deciding games. It is that simple. And yet, this has been going on for a month, making this the worst span of basketball I've ever seen. Final thing, I'd rather watch college than NBA right now, you guys. And I have despised college basketball my entire life. I really don't like college sports. Going to a college event, a sporting event, I'm all for it. Watching it on TV, no, bro. No. Especially college basketball. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. And I think if you guys want me to talk about why I don't like college basketball, just like, comment, let me know, all right? I think college basketball is better than it's ever been right now. I think there's a lot of talent. I think coaches need to ease up and let these players be free. And I think college would be better than the NBA right now. Is that not fucking sad? The talent differential, it's an exponential differential from college right now to the NBA. And yet college is better to watch. Because they try. They try. They play as a team. In the NBA, if you compare an NBA game to a college game, I will see way more dumb shit happen in the NBA that is just pure ignorance. Pure fucking ignorance. And I can't stand that shit, you guys. I can't stand it. Final thing. If you enjoy the NBA, please, if you have been enjoying this last month, don't listen to anything I've said. You should keep enjoying it. I am very invested into the NBA, and I am very knowledgeable about the NBA. So I am seeing things that the average person may not be. Although I think the average person has been a lot more upset about 3-pointers than I have been pretty much the last 5 years. This is the first time I've thought 3-pointers were a problem. And it's not the 3-point shot. It's the fucking players choosing to shoot bad fucking threes over and over. Like, it's psychotic. It's insane. It is truly insane. It is truly fucking insane. But yeah, that's the reason I haven't been making videos, you guys. I realized over the since the All-Star break, everything has been a disaster for me. NBA has been copywriting the shit out of me. On top of that, I'm sure you guys see how passionate I am. I realized I was forcing myself to make videos, and I wasn't enjoying them as much as I was at first. And that's a problem, because I think content creation, if the creator isn't enjoying what they are doing, that really, really comes off in the video. And I was just watching over some of my semi-recent long-form shit, horizontal long-form like this. And yeah, I see it. I see it, guys. I haven't been as good, which is unfortunate. And I think it just purely comes from like me not being passionate about it. So I'm not sure. You know, since I've been thinking about what's wrong with the NBA and why I'm hating it so much right now, I have had some video ideas come up. They are negative ideas, and that's the other reason. Everything I've been coming up with since the All-Star break has been rooted in fucking negativity. And like I said at the beginning, there's too much negativity in the NBA right now. I don't want to pile it on. At the same time, that's all I have. That is what the NBA is putting out. So that's what, what the fuck can I put out? I am amazed by people just boxing out and playing semi-good defense these days. That's how bad the NBA is. There's nothing for me to fucking highlight. But yeah, if you watch this far, hey man, I appreciate y'all. I actually, like, some of my videos long form that haven't done good, I was about to private a couple, and then I looked at them and I saw the watch time, I think. It was like people were watching the full thing on their TV. And I was like, holy shit, it was only a few people. I think the video had 10, 20 views, but they had fully watched it. I was like, okay, bro, if one person is enjoying my shit, I'm going to leave it up. That's all I could ask for, man. And I hope y'all are learning something. I hope you guys are enjoying this. My goals with making these videos are enjoyment and education. And I definitely think I do a good job. I laugh at my own videos so much, especially when I heat up, man. It's hilarious for me to see. But yeah, I'm definitely going to focus more on quality of videos right now, and I'm not sure what my upload schedule is going to be. I want to be enjoying what I'm putting out for you guys, or else it's just going to be like, oh, well, here's why I ranked this guy. He's having a really good season, and he's better than everybody else right now. That's what my videos turn into a little bit, I feel like. And no, I'm not putting that shit out anymore, alright? But yeah, thank you guys, for real. I appreciate you guys just giving this a shot. All my videos a shot. Take care. We got a lot of bullshit going on in the world right now too. I definitely think everything that's going on in the United States and the world is probably affecting the players too. And I didn't really think about that until yesterday after I heated up multiple times. But it would make complete sense if the refs, the players, they can't be 100% right now because of all the bullshit going on. I understand that completely. And I would say to everybody, focus on what's directly in front of you. Don't get caught up in the storm of bullshit because it's winding and they're trying to get everybody sucked into it, all right? Don't let yourself be involved in that. Enjoy your life the best you can. Just like I was saying, all of this shit in the NBA is a choice by the players, the refs, the coaches. How you feel is your choice for the most part. Very few of us are forced to feel a certain way. Don't expose yourself to bullshit that makes you feel bad. You choose what's best for your life, all right? And could say some of my inspiration for that. If you guys don't know, that's this is some Juice WRLD merch. May he rest in peace.